And anyways, but it's
really, I can get hemp lotion.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm getting some of that.
Anyways, it's a green product, and make your or buy or purchase your costumes so they're comfortable and they're breathable, and also
don't staple anything to her. That's another tip.
Do you have any idea of what the weather's going to be like?
Yes, Candace.
It's been very warm.
Meteorologist.
Which has been great.
Yes.
Last year this time
so
it
you're
was
saying
way colder.
Mm-hmm.
If you're saying if it's hot, like you should dress, it's not so. Yeah, you don't want them to get sweating or overwhelmed in a hot costume.
Yeah, and sweating is another factor that I was going to bring up. You don't want to do paints on the face because even if they're water soluble or they're non-toxic or what have you, when you sweat, a lot of times it's going to run into your eyes and it's going to irritate a child's eyes.
Which doing so many clown parties in your past.
I was
Candace, ladies and gentlemen, wait. Candace was a clown.
I paid my way through grad school by being a clown,
yeah.
So I do know about makeup getting in your eyes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
also, when they say it's non-toxic and it's water soluble, a lot of times people are still allergic.
Right.
So
if it's 1,000,000 degrees in the valley, you don't want your kid in 7 layers. I suggest, Harry, the Little House on the Prairie. With the braid. Go with the braid. And I'm talking about you, not her.
Well, I don't know if we're going to do it, but we're talking about going out to the parade in West Hollywood for a little bit.
Oh, that would be fun.
I disagree. 7-year-old?
Well, early on, it's kind of family time.
Okay, I was going to say,
Before
because the
sun
things
goes
that
down.
I have seen at the West Hollywood parade are, and I'm fairly liberal-minded, but I don't think my 7-year-old needs to see some of the things that I've seen at that parade.
Right. Oh, you know what? I've been to that parade too. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely
you're
adults only. Maybe there's a family time early. I don't know, but I'm just telling. And I've had a great time. It's fantastic, but I'm an adult.
Right, but you know what? Harry brings up another important thing is that if you're not going to go trick or treating and you opt not to do that, you could go to the mall because a lot of times the malls now
about that.
Yeah, very safe means where you can trick or treat at each store
And run up your credit
regulated.
cards.
At the same time.
At the
It's
same
great.
time. Get in debt.
Trick or treating for adults and children.
Children. And also, you can go to your church, and sometimes they have like a harvest time
Really?
or a fall festival.
Because I always thought the churches,
That's
had
why it's
a
not
long.
Halloween.
Yes.
It's a fall festival or a
Right.
harvest time. It's a celebration of, just being fall and everybody gets together and you do games and you eat and you have a good time.
The churches have a long history of absorbing pagan holidays into their own holidays. Christmas, Easter and Christmas are both based on, pagan holidays. So why not take Halloween as well? Just turn it into a harvest festival.
It is a harvest festival. I mean, Easter, it's for pagan rite of fertility, and that's why they have bunnies and eggs.
And the vernal equinox. It's literally based on moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
I just love saying that, the vernal equinox. I was like the one.
Very intellectual.
I know.
Autumnal.
It was the one thing I learned in my entire catechism class, in my Lutheran catechism class. I was like, vernal equinox?
Gotta write that
one down.
I'll use that for 30 years.
But thank you, caller, so much for asking.
Yeah, we got another call. Let's see if I can grab them here. We got somebody calling in.
Thank
Hold
you so
on.
much.
Let's grab this call here. Let's see here. I'm being challenged here. Nope, we lost them.
Oh, just tell the caller that...
Call back. Try again.
Yeah, try again.
And
hang up and try again, please.
And the calling number, again, let me get it in, is 818-298-2040. And if you want to send us emails, again, those are at info@latalkradio.com.
Awesome.
Here they are. They're trying again.
They're trying again. Okay, cool.
Here we go. Hello, you are hooked up to HOTTIE Help. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I am well. What's going on? You got a question for the gals?
Sure. I was wondering if you guys had any opinions or thoughts on any of the urban legends that surround
Oh,
it.
please.
Awesome.
I do. I'm ready.
Go for it. Okay, then why don't you start, Doug?
First off is the classic razor blades and the apples. Now, I won't dissuade you from always trying to have candy that seems to be packaged or the seal isn't broken. That's a good idea. But the razor blade and the apples is full-on urban legend. Go to Snopes.com, read about it a little. It never really happened. There's been something somewhat similar, but it was just one of those things that had such a resonance in the culture, because fear sometimes drives these stories, that it spread far and wide. So that one, while it's not true, again, it's not necessarily wrong to get something packaged. And I was in the day and age where most everybody did give out things like that. That's how old I am. They gave out a grape or something to the kids. And there was one family that owned a potato chip factory, and they gave out prepackaged potato chip bags.
Ooh, awesome.
Cheesy corn, caramel corn in a bag. And I was always like, Mom, this is safe. This is what we need to do. We need to give out. She's like, no, we're going to give out.
Boxes of raisins.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Box of
Healthy
raisins.
snack.
Toothbrush.
Toothbrush.
What I think is really important is to be concerned with, especially on Halloween, is what the safety statistics reveal.
Right.
And what the safety statistics reveal are what I said before, that more people are hit, pedestrians are hit on Halloween night more than any other night of the year.
So it's not the
so
razor
much
blades
razor
you got to worry.
blades?
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, you know, I'm sure a few isolated incidents, what have you, but I mean, a lot of people get hit. And also, be careful when you go out to nightclubs, like Lana was talking about, and to watch out for drunk drivers, and do simple things like, you know, wear comfortable shoes when you're going out, because you're going to be out a long time. You know, make it last for the rest of the evening. Those are the things you should be worried about.
Hold on a second. Go ahead. Keep going.
I actually did look at Snopes.com because I wanted to look at the urban legends and the urban myths, and they said that in the 1970s they had a few isolated incidences of things like that, of that nature, with razor blades in apples or pins in candies.
But they were copycat. They were after the legend actually started.
And they've also been mythified. I
Right.
think that's
Remember that
what,
movie, Urban Legends?
Yes. That's what people are afraid of. It's become this huge thing. And sure, check your candy. Be aware of that. I'm not saying not to. But look at what the safety statistics reveal. That's
Hey guys,
what's most important.
We got another caller
Sure.
coming in.
Thank you, caller.
Yeah, thank you, caller.
Thank you so much for calling in.
And I'm going to answer this caller here. Welcome. You are on HOTTIE Help. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Yes.
You have a question for either Alana or Candace.
Yeah, for Candace.
Okay. How come no one has questions for me?
I don't know. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, no.
But you're not hot either, so.
Oh, man, you had to go there. I know that. You know, you just don't have to say it.
Now he's going to be bothered about that on the drive home, but that's okay.
Hey, you're going to give me psychotherapy on the way back.
And
Go
what
ahead.
was your question, caller?
Go ahead. What's your question?
Okay, yeah, I'm a single parent. Want to know, Candace, what you think of sexy costumes for kids for Halloween?
Yeah, you know what?
No.
That is a great question. I actually wrote down an article that I found when I was doing research for this episode. Washington Post said preteen trading fairy wands for fishnets.
Oh, yeah.
Halloween trend towards racy get-ups vexes parents.
Do you know who started a lot of that? Is Madonna.
Oh, Britney Spears, and you know that's what's
Yep.
really important to talk about. That there's been a
They
trend.
look up to those
Those icons.
Yep.
And when we were kids, we did, you know, Barbie, or we were a princess. Right, or we were like a
Hobo.
pumpkin, a hobo, or Mickey Mouse, or something like that. And now everybody wants to be Christina Aguilera.
I'm still going to be a princess this year.
You are? Oh,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
me and my girlfriends were all doing a sexy Disney princesses. So I'm going to be Cinderella. We've got Snow White, Little Mermaid, and so on.
And I think that's great. She brings up a good point. She's an adult. So if you're an adult, I'd say go for it. Be as, you know, sexy as you want. I'm not going to stop you. We're not going to stop the trend. However, for a child, I would probably say no, just for the fact that, there's pedophiles out there. And when you go trick-or-treating, I think, with your daughter, go with her. Don't rely on a friend or a neighbor